Have we ever got a beauty today, folks? It's Tau versus Salamanders today, or what I'm affectionately calling Vulkan's Fish Fry. Juan from Deadly Print Studios and his Tau square off against Nick and our studio Salamanders in what promises to be an absolutely gorgeous battle. We're about to spend 40 minutes staring at amazingly well-painted models, and oh yeah, there's a game too. It's Salamanders versus Tau in this 40K in 40 minutes. Hello 40K fans, JT the voice here, your host, welcoming you to a battle of beautiful armies, all of which are festooned by Deadly Print Studios' super cool battle effects. Talk about a feast for the eyes, this one is gonna be pretty.
I'm not playing Tau! That's weird, but I've never played against Tau while not being Tau.
Hi, I'm Juan from Deadly Print Studios. I'm here at the Play on Tabletop. Today, I'm bringing my personal Tau. I have been collecting Tau since I was a teenager.
Tau that are so gorgeous and so much better than mine.
I'm the owner of Deadly Print Studios, so you can see so many of my effects all around the armies of the studio. I have been sponsored the channel for 5 years. So for me, this is a dream.
I get to play Salamanders today. I love their lore and they look cool. So I'm totally down with this. This army was part of a fundraiser campaign where we promised to do a bunch of new armies if we got to certain fundraiser goals. We achieved that and we have painted an entire 4,000 points of Salamanders, and I'm gonna get to use it today in a 2,000 point battle. I think this battle is gonna be one of the prettiest battles we've ever had on this channel. Salamanders are all about flavor. I'm taking the Forgefather's detachment. All my weapons become assault. The Tau only get it for the first 3 turns. I get it on everything forever. Also, all of my torrent weapons, which I have a lot of, get +1 strength. That's a lot of fun.
Nick's Salamanders consists of Adrax Agatone and Vulkan as his Warlord.
I'm playing with a ton of vehicles as well. I've got Land Raider, I've got Repulsor, I've got a Gladiator, and then I've got a bunch of Infernus Marines, Aggressor backup, Bladeguard backup. Drop Pod, a bunch of Infernus Marines, is going to be my ace in the hole, my ace in the pocket, hole in the pocket, 8-ball in the pocket. I've lost the train of thought. So that's gonna be my unit that goes wherever I want and deletes something. So if something is bugging me, I just point at it and say, I want that gone now. That's fun for me. Playing against Tau is interesting. I tend to operate them very differently than other Tau players.
I have a different way to use Tau. So I'm taking like tons of missiles, the big ones. So doing Mont'ka, I have to hit really hard the 3 first turns.
Juan's Mont'ka consists of a commander in a Cold Star battlesuit and an ethereal as his warlord with the Strike Swiftly enhancement, 2 10-man breacher teams and a 10-man strike team, 2 devilfish, 10 crude carnivores, 5 crude hounds, a riptide, a ghost keel, 2 hammerheads, 3x3 stealth suits, 3 fire knife battlesuits, and 3 piranhas.
If I can manage to kill the 3 tanks really early in the game, maybe I have a chance to win for the greater good.
You usually root for yourself, but I'm kind of rooting for the Tau to win too.
If I win with my Tau against Nick, now I'm gonna be the Juan Tau.
Today's mission is Linchpin. If the player whose turn it is does not control the objective marker in their deployment zone, they will score 3 victory points for each objective marker that they control. If the player whose turn it is controls the objective marker in their deployment zone, they'll score 3 victory points for controlling that objective marker and 5 victory points for each other objective marker that they control, up to 15 victory points per turn and 50 for the game.
Welcome back to the studio. This is our second game. I'm really excited to play with you, Juan.
Oh yeah, me too.
And I get to play against Tau, and I'm scared. I don't know how to do that.
So for you, Nick. It's my time for Tau.
The only way you can get a copy of our Victor Dice is by winning a game of 40K in 40M on our channel or going to one of our events and winning there. Very few people have these in the world. Will you be one of those today?
I need it. I have to. Coming from Spain, from far away.
Honestly, I feel like my Tau Nick is a little bit on the line here. First thing we gotta do is figure out attacker and defender. I got a 1.
A 1.
His name's Juan, if you didn't.
I'm going to deploy second.
Quick note on terrain, we got a bunch of ruins on the table here. All these ruined and exploded people, they're all decorative, we're not gonna affect the game. Lower ruins here, we've got some higher ruins here. Vehicles can go over this stuff and this stuff over here. We are playing with all windows and doors on the first layer are not there. They're boarded up, you can't shoot through them. It just makes the game a little more clear.
So good.
Just gives you a little bit better ability to hide. Game plan here is to start most of my infantry in vehicles or off the board. Whenever I see Space Marines across the field as a Tau player, I go goody, goody, goody. So I'm gonna hide them as much as possible.
Nick's drop pod will start in reserve, as well as his Eradicators and his Inceptors, the jump pack Intercessors, and 5 Infernus Marines. Inside his Repulsor will be the Bladeguard veterans, the Adrax Agatone, and in the Land Raider Redeemer, the Aggressor Squad. In the drop pod will be 10 Infernus Marines with Vulkan Histan.
What about yourself?
So I have in reserve.
In reserve, Juan has chosen to put 3 of his stealth suits and his commander in Cold Star attached to the Fire Dice suits. Inside his Devilfish, both of his Breacher teams.
Well, I'm gonna start the deployment off. I'm gonna start with a unit of 5 Infernus Marines in the building there on the bottom floor.
Juan's got his Ethereal with Strike Team ×10 on his home objective just inside the terrain.
Unit of 5 Scouts. And they're gonna deploy on my objective, and as spread out as possible.
Kroot Carnivores on the bottom right of his deployment zone, stringing back to his home objective.
The Repulsor. And it has a unit of Bladeguard veterans in it. Wanna know something funny? I've only got 2 more drops.
Kroot Hound stringing along the top of his zone towards his home objective.
All right, I'm gonna go with the Gladiator. Should be out of line of sight of everything and ready to jump around the corner and shoot things. It's gonna be great.
Piranha.
Piranha.
Piranha. Really, really scary here.
Well, this is my last drop. And it's gonna be my Land Raider, and it's gonna hide back here. And this has a bunch of aggressors in it.
Devilfish opposite the Land Raider Redeemer.
Yeah, is that foreshadowing?
A hammerhead.
Second Hammerhead behind some terrain. Those railguns are no joke. Second Piranha just above that Hammerhead. Third Piranha in the center of his deployment zone behind cover. Unit of stealth suits at the bottom of his zone. Second unit of stealth suits at the top of the zone.
This big fella.
Riptide behind his home objective. Second Devilfish just above the other. Ghost Keel deploys at the very bottom of the map in front of cover, not infiltrating. Interesting. Pathfinders in the building on his home objective on the bottom floor. Very, very Tau Castle style deployment. More of a Kauyon deployment than a Mont'ka deployment. Mont'ka favors aggression. Let's see how aggressive Juan wants to be. Nick's got most of his stuff in reserve, so really his deployment is minimal at most. This episode is brought to you by Deadly Print Studios. Deadly print effects add a level of immersion and cool factor to your models that will really make them pop off the table. The folks at Deadly Print Studios have almost a decade of experience working in the film and TV industry, blending traditional 2D and 3D effects on such projects as Game of Thrones and Jurassic World, and have taken that expertise and combined it with their love and passion for wargames. From muzzle flashes to explosions, psychic and void shields to spent ammo casings and bullet deflections, Deadly Print has what you need to add that touch of immersion to your battlefields. Whatever your favorite tabletop game might be, fully tested and supported, Deadly Print Studios has STLs for almost any battle effect you can imagine. Or if you prefer, you can order them pre-printed and shipped to you. All files come pre-supported, each tested to perfection, ensuring seamless printing, and they've been test printed and are compatible with all major resin printers. Make sure to check out the link in the description below or go to deadlyprintstudio.com and check out all their cool stuff.
Now, with how we've deployed and the mission we have, do you feel like you want to go first or second?
I think I want to go second.
You want to go second?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I want to go second too. So let's find out what happens. 2. 5. You are going first, sir.
Oh.
Good luck.
Looks like Juan will be going first.
Well, let's move on to scout moves. You have a whole bunch of scout moves.
Piranha scouts up behind that objective. Both Elfish are given scout by the Ethereal. Pathfinder scouting behind the wall to the right of the center objective. Top Devilfish towards the top objective, lower Devilfish just below it. Piranha scouting forward in front of the Hammerhead.
I'm fine where I am. I'm not going to scout forward.
So I'm going first. I need to kill something big in the first turn.
We each get a command point.
I have to roll dice.
Your Ethereal might give you another one on a 4-up.
Exactly. So I have 2.
He's already winning.
My Ethereal never gives me those command points. And then draw your secondaries.
So the first one is
Mark for death and recover assets are pulled.
So if you do action in your deployment zone, center of the table, and my deployment zone, you get points. So I'm going to choose some Mark for death. I don't have a lot on the table.
Mark units are going to be the Infernus Marines, the Scout Squads, and the Gladiator.
All things that I think will be impossible for you to kill. Now you get to choose a Gamma target.
Gamma is the Land Raider Redeemer. Kroot Carnivore's Sticky Juan's home objective. He'll maintain control over it until Nick takes it away. We're off to turn 1.
I can move my Kroots out of sight.
Kroot Carnivore's moving forward to gain a little bit of cover.
I'm gonna move my Pathfinders.
Pathfinder's shuffling towards Devilfish. Piranha moving into terrain at the bottom, just holding that objective. Ghost Keel up behind the Piranha.
I'm so sorry, Nick.
Welcome to my side of the table.
Welcome.
Devilfish onto the top of the objective, hiding behind the building. Bottom Devilfish moving up to get Redeemer shots.
I'm gonna have Piranha over here too.
To do the same thing.
Yep.
Fire some missiles.
Stealth Suits moving up to observe. Hammerhead moves out of cover. He's gonna get shots on the Redeemer.
You've got this beautiful line of death.
Yep. So I have 6 missiles ready to be launched.
There's a lot of secret missiles coming my way. This could be bad. All right, movement phase done. On to the shooting phase.
Yes. So
Stealth Suits observe the Land Raider. Piranha firing on the Redeemer.
This would suck to lose my Land Raider first turn. I'm gonna spend 1 command point, going down to 0 for smoke. This will give me cover, but I lose it right away because it's being guided. But I do get stealth, so -1 to hit me. So your 3s go back to 4s.
Juan spending command point for focus fire for the Piranha and Hammerhead to get extra AP versus the Redeemer. So much for stealth and cover.
You hit on 4s
and repeating once.
and rerolling 1s, yeah. So both miss. The missiles have been wasted from the Piranha. Oh yeah, you've got them. Oh, look at you've got them magnetized. That's really cool. So that you can just take them off.
Hammerhead into the Redeemer. Everything misses.
I can't believe it.
You have an automatic reroll.
I'm gonna use it.
Reroll here for the targeting array. It's another 2! The missiles all miss! I have a superstition. It's because we call them missiles. They should have called them rockets. Now you've got the Hammerhead's ion cannon.
Ion cannon overcharge, 1 lethal hit. No other wounds are done. Land Raider saves on a 6.
What was that? Sorry?
That's it.
That's what you get for playing Tau in my house?
This is Warhammer 40k. The worst first turn in my life.
That was pretty bad, yeah. All those had chances of like destroying a Land Raider. You do have to owe me a hazardous test.
Ah, man.
You can re-roll it if you want to, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Hammerhead fails its hazardous test, takes 3 mortal wounds.
That could have gotten worse.
Devilfish into the Redeemer.
Fires its missiles in, 2 shots, hitting on 4s.
Command point to reroll gets 2 hits.
It becomes lethal, so you'll need to roll 1 wound. So that is a wound, that's 2 wounds, so I will save on 5s. I just rolled double 6s.
It's like,
I don't know what to say. Maybe salamanders are my new thing?
so I can get good time here. I'm going to Spain. Bye-bye. See you guys. I'm gonna leave my towel here.
Okay, sure, I'm okay with that. I'm sorry. That literally could not have gone worse.
No. Impossible.
So you've used all your one-shot missiles, you took the hazardous test, and I took 0 damage. And you spent both your command points. Dice tell story.
And now I wanna cry.
Are salamanders my army?
Oh, I had to kill that guy. Worst turn ever.
All right, well, moving on. Is there anything else you have to shoot?
No.
Piranha to the bottom and the Crude Carnivores both recover assets. That's 3 points of recover assets. Marked for death is held onto. It's 3-0 as we head to next turn 1.
Space Marines are new for me. I'm hoping to do them justice. Vulkan lives! I'm gonna go up to 1 command point. You're gonna get a command point as well. I'm gonna draw 2 secondaries.
Stand battle lines and secure no man's land are drawn.
So hold my home and 1 in no man's land. To control 2 objectives in no man's land. I've got no command phase stuff to do, no sticky objectives, no anything like that. Oh, at the moment! That's something I can do now! This terrain piece you made of like a bolter ammo crate, and I'm gonna use it as my Oath of Moment target. They're stealth suits. Then we're going to the move phase. And the first thing we're gonna do in the move phase is we are going to
Repulsor advancing to the bottom objective, into the terrain, taking it away from the Piranha. Infernus Marines advance an extra inch, command point to reroll to a 6, and they take the middle objective.
That gives me both of my secondaries off the hop, just like that.
Land Raider Redeemer advancing 13 inches on the other side of the wall towards the center.
My flamers are out of range, so you don't have to worry about that.
For now.
Scout Squad hiding in the terrain on Nick's home objective.
Because otherwise, I think you're gonna kill them all.
Gladiator Valiant advances right beside the Land Raider Redeemer, Nick waiting on his drop pod.
Oh yeah.
That is my movement phase. Nothing's getting out of the vehicles yet.
Repulsor fires everything except the Hunter Slayer missile into the Pathfinders. 5 Pathfinders go down.
So managed to kill half the squad. That sounds good.
Land Raider Redeemer splitting fire. Twin Assault Cannon, Storm Bolter into the Stealth Suits. Multi-Melta and Hunter Slayer into the Piranha. Hunter Slayer misses. Multi-Meltas miss. 2 stealth suits die. Gladiator Valiant, everything into the Piranha. The missiles miss.
Not again for missiles.
9 damage from the twin blast cannon to the Piranha. Down it goes.
And I've got my kill. That ends my turn. I'm not going to charge anything. It wasn't a lot of damage, but it was a little bit more than you did in your turn.
4 points on extend battle lines and 5 on secure no man's land seeks. Nick, go up to 9. It is 9-3.
What's gonna happen in the next turn? Hola, gente de España.
You can say whatever you want, and I wouldn't know what you're saying.
Hello, people from Spain. Saying, I'm not insulting you.
Start of turn 2, command point, and 1 more for the Ethereal. Nick up to 1 command point, Juan to 3. Area denial added to Mark for Death.
Area denial. Take the center.
Oh yeah.
Players completely forgot to draw a challenger card, so they can bite my toes. Stealth suit fails battle shock.
Which means they can't guide.
8 primary points, holding home and 1 in no man's land. That's 8 to take 1 up to 11.
Hey, winning is winning.
Oh, winning is winning, right? So it's time to move things around. Let's go.
Pathfinders move into cover near the center objective. Piranha moving up towards the middle objective. Piranha moves just above the other Piranha. Ghost Keel moving forward into the terrain at the bottom of the map. Stealth suits at the bottom, moving out of cover. Riptide moves forward to gain some shots of the Infernus Marines.
You got options. Ooh, falling back with the tank.
Yep.
Basically, you're not giving me anything for Overwatch.
Nope.
I've got an army of flamers and I can't Overwatch.
6-6, you don't have space here to put anything. Here, I think you don't have space to put anything at all.
Is this by chance a Mont'ka turn?
Monkabunga!
Mont'ka!
Fire Knife suits with Cold Star, deep strike into the back of Nick's deployment zone, in cover, lining up shots on a scout squad. Third stealth suits come in from the top of the map. Piranha using drone harassment to cause the Infernus Marines and Repulsor to take battle shock tests. Marines fail, Repulsor passes. Shooting phase now, Pathfinders and both units of stealth suits are observing this turn.
I'm gonna use the focus fire with dos piranhas to this.
Dos piranhas.
Dos pirañas con ñ.
Into unos repulsor.
Un repulsor. With a lot of R.
Oucho.
Oh yeah, ocho. Oh, so many ochos.
Cold Star Commander and Fire Knife suits firing at the scout squad on Nick's home objective.
-1 gets rid of my cover, so I get 4-ups. You killed 3 of them already.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I failed 2. They're all dead. Should have rapid ingress guys back on there so I could hold the objective. That would have been smart. Oh,
Woohoo! Those scouts, done. I denied so many points. I'm happy with that.
what a brilliant play by Juan. Taking my home objective like that, it was actually incredibly smart. I didn't see it coming. All my center objectives that I hold are gonna be worth less points.
Devilfish fires its Seeker missiles into the Repulsor, rest of its guns at the Infernus Marines. Seeker missile wounds once, Nick with another 6 to save. Somebody check his dice.
This can happen all the time.
Infernus Marines lose 2. Piranha firing Seeker missiles into the Repulsor, 7 wounds. Meltus failed the wound.
9 wounds remaining already.
Small arms fire kills another Infernus Marine. Second Piranha, Seeker missiles into the Repulsor. Rerolling with a command point gets 2 wounds. Melta fails. Repulsor on 1 wound left.
He's alive with 1 wound!
Piranha fires its gun drones into the Infernus, wounding another Marine. Ghost Keel into Repulsor.
Nope.
Down it goes, but no explosion.
No, that's sad. I have a bunch of Bladeguard inside though.
1 Bladeguard takes 2 mortal wounds. He's on 1 left from the disembark. Hammerhead firing smart missiles into the Infernus Marines and Seeker missiles and Ion Cannon into the Land Raider Redeemer. Redeemer takes 4 damage from a Seeker. Ion Cannon overcharge, 3 wounds, 11 wounds left. Hammerhead passes hazardous. Hammerhead firing its Ion Cannon at the Bladeguard veterans.
So D6 plus 3. Ooh. Oh yeah, this is what I call. Ooh, that's good.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
6 minus 2.
Oh, and every one is a dead guy. This is 3 damage each, isn't it? I made them all! Invulnerable shields! Shields! I am a Space Marine!
Oh, he makes all 6 4-up saves. What is going on?
This guy plays Space Marine. Never again Tau.
Like, that could have iced the entire unit.
I did well. And you did best.
Riptide, everything into the Infernus Marines, takes them down.
Well, I think you got your mark for death target. You did it multiple times. It was actually a pretty good round for you, because you also knocked me off of multiple objectives. You're finally out of missiles, though.
Solid turn for Juan. 5 on mark for death, 5 on area denial, and a command point remaining. He's up to 21 to next 9.
Let's go. I go to 2 command points and draw 2 objectives.
Area denial and bring it down are drawn.
Both great targets. Area denial, take the center. Okay. Oh, the moment's gonna go onto your crisis suits. And I have no battle shocks to make, because you killed everything. Then we're gonna go to scoring, and unfortunately I only hold 1 objective for 3 points, because you knocked me off of everywhere. So bringing my score to 12. 12 to 21, it's a good start for you.
You have so many units outside the table.
Yeah, okay, so let's bring all those on now and see if we can't clean up this game a little here.
Land Raider Redeemer moving into the center objective. Nick gets control. Aggressors disembark out the front to take on the Pathfinders. Gladiator Valiant moving to the top objective. It's got some shooting options. Bladeguard veterans hugging the wall on that terrain. Looks like they're probably going to charge the Riptide.
And that's my movement. That's my movement phase. I go to reinforcement step. Zoned out all of this. There's nowhere for me to go. I think you did a great job of that.
Inceptor's deep strike on an Nick's home objective to fire into the fire knives. Infernus Marines in beside the Inceptors.
Then do I bring in the drop pod? But there's nothing for them to shoot at.
Drop pod landing behind the Bladeguard vets and Adrax Agatone.
10 Infernus Marines with Vulkan Histan.
Pile out. Looks like they got a ghost keel to shoot.
But wait, there's more.
Jump pack intercessors behind the terrain at the top of the map, potentially charging any disembarking breachers from that devilfish.
Yeah, you know what? The Eradicator's gonna stay off the board.
Nick keeps his Eradicators in reserves. Bold strategy with Bring It Down as a secondary.
There's no room for them to go. I'm gonna wait till next turn when I've killed the ghost keel. You ready? This turn's gonna hurt, I hope.
100%.
On to the shooting phase.
2 command points, Immolation Protocols on the Infernus Marines and Vulkan to give the torrent weapons devastating wounds and reroll wounds.
Vulkanistan will choose this objective marker right here to give myself OC 10 and a Feel of Pain and Leadership 5. So it's my objective. You're never taking it.
Infernus Marines and Vulkanistan to the Ghost Keel.
I've declared the Ghost Keel as my target from Vulkan, which means I get to reroll all wound rolls with torrent weapons against it.
No wounds from Vulkan, 32 shots from the Marines, 11 devastating wounds, 8 regular saves, 2 were blanked, no deadly demise. So much for a 2-up save. Ghost Keel down.
Yes, you're dead. You've been roasted.
Dropouts! Flamers! Tar burning all around. Oh, I'm so scared.
Aggressors into Pathfinders. Pathfinders are done. Gladiator into the Devilfish.
Multi-Mothas into the Devilfish, hitting on 2s because you're a vehicle. Hit them all, 4s. That is 2 wounds. Goes right through, d6 plus 2 with each one. 10, not enough to kill it. 3 wounds remaining. And then the twin last talon, see if it finishes you off. Hitting on 2s, hits them both. Strength 10, wounding on 3s. Twin linked, 2 wounds, minus 3, you get 6s. Does a minimum of 2 damage, so if I get a 2, it's dead.
Breachers disembark, 9 away from the jump pack intercessors and still on the objective marker, outside flamer range, and 3 breachers die to the disembark. Inceptors overcharging their plasma exterminators into the Fire Knight battlesuits. 2 suits are down. 2 Inceptors die to hazardous tests.
Just 2 of them just died. I am down to 1 of them just like that.
Ouch! They die for the Emperor!
Infernus Marines firing at the Fire Knife suits, 11 wounds. Last Fire Knife goes down, Cold Star Commander loses a wound, down to 7 remaining.
Didn't quite kill the character. That's okay, not quite done yet.
Land Raider Redeemer fires Multi-Melta and Flamers into the Piranha. Piranha dies to the Flamers.
Oh boy.
That was a very successful shooting phase, I gotta say. I killed everything I wanted to. We're gonna move on to the charge phase.
Jump pack intercessors fail to reach the breachers. Aggressors charge the Devilfish. Gladiator Valiant charges the breachers. Bladeguard and Adrax Agatone charge the Piranha, staying on that bottom objective.
Inceptor, you're gonna attempt to charge your crisis suit, Commander. I need a 9, 10. We'll see who's flying better now.
Inceptor out of the Cold Star Commander does 1 wound. Aggressors punching the Devilfish, 4 wounds taken, 9 wounds left. Bladeguard and Adrax Agatone into the Piranha, crushed by Agatone alone. Cold Star Commander fights back at the Inceptor, saved.
I do have significant board control. Cleaned it up a little bit. Space Marine Nick. We'll see what you can do. Let's go to turn 3.
I will do my best.
5 points on Area Denial, 4 on Bring It Down, takes 18 secondary for Nick, puts it up to 21 points. We get a tie game round 3, folks.
In turn 3, it's very challenging for me. I will say I have a few tricks safe in the pocket.
All right, Juan. I think you have one good plan here.
Oh yeah.
Maybe dos plan.
Nick to 1 command point. No extra from the Ethereal.
Secondary draw was...
Storm Hostile and Engage at all fronts are pulled, spinning a command point here to replace Storm Hostile with Established Locus.
That one's pretty tough.
8 primary points for Juan, he's up to 29.
So, yep, let's go.
Let's see what we got.
Stealth Suits move forward, peeking out of cover. Bottom Hammerhead moves out of cover to get shots up the board. Breachers disembark from the Devilfish out the back.
Devilfish falling back.
Falling back.
I totally want a rapid ingress.
Command point rapid ingressing the Eradicators on the bottom of the map, just touching that objective.
Well, guiding first, observers.
All Stealth Suit units are observing. Coalstar Commander firing out of combat into the Infernus Marines on Nick's home objective.
Oh, this is such a great strategy because if you manage to kill them, or even make them have to take battle shock tests, suddenly I don't hold the objective and all these objectives are worth less points. Ah!
Kills 2. Breacher team spinning a command point on combat debarkation. That's going to give them reroll all wound rolls as they hopped out of a transport this turn. Oh, 3 aggressors go down to breachers. Strike team into the aggressors now. Everything's saved. Stealth Suits firing at aggressors. 1 more aggressor dead, another on 2 wounds. Stealth Suits observe Bladeguard veterans. Riptide splitting fire at aggressors and Bladeguard. Nova Charge gives him devastating wounds. Aggressor dies, last one on a single wound. 3 Bladeguard go down, and the hazardous test is passed.
They're so expensive, just lose like that.
Hammerhead on the bottom splits fire at the aggressor and the Bladeguard vets.
It's Split Fire!
Split fire to victory!
Aggressor tanks the shots. Bladeguard veterans are gone, leaving just Agatone.
I'm really glad I put those Eradicators on the objective because otherwise I wouldn't hold it. I was really wanting to try using them. That was the first time, and they didn't really get to do anything. So how are you feeling right now?
Feeling better.
Really good. There we go.
Hammerhead splits fire at the aggressor and Land Raider. Aggressor finally down. Redeemer takes 6 damage, leaving it on 5 wounds left.
You almost killed it.
Hammerhead fails his hazardous test.
All my shooting phase done.
That was a good shooting phase.
Oh yeah.
It's a great shooting phase. Fight phase. There's a couple fights happening.
Inceptor deals a wound to the Coalstar Commander in the fight phase. Commander, nothing back.
That was your turn. I think it was a very good turn.
Oh yeah.
What did you score?
3 points for engage at all front and discarding Established Locus to gain a command point, as he did not gain an extra point from the Ethereal this turn, puts Juan back up to a command point. 32 to 21 as we head to next turn 3.
On to my turn.
Yeah.
Oof. Getting command point up to 1. Drawing 2 new secondaries.
Overwhelming force and engage at all fronts are drawn.
Kill stuff on objectives. That's tough. Engage at all fronts. I can do that. I'm gonna put Oath of Moment on the Hammerhead back here. I wanna kill it. Battle shock test. I've only got 1 that matters, and that is the Land Raider. I needed to pass, because that's 5 points. It failed.
Oh.
I didn't want to spend the command points on Insane Bravery, but I guess I should have. Oh well, it fails Battle Shock. It doesn't score many points. That sucks. Well, I hold my home objective for 3 points, and I hold that objective over there at the bottom of the field for 5 points, so that's
8 points on primary, takes him to 11.
I'm very much behind on the primary game compared to you. You've managed to avoid a lot of my primary score.
29-32 for Juan.
Into the moon phase, here we go.
Jump pack Intercessors move to the other side of the building on to the top objective. Land Invader Redeemer advances an extra 6 inches onto the right side center objective. Eradicators move to the right side of the terrain to fire the bottom Hammerhead.
Then comes a very important advance roll. Those Infernus Marines could get into range to shoot all their weapons. If I roll a 5 or a 6. A 6, all of them get into range. A 5, most of them get into range. If it's a 4 or less, 2 of them get in range. So, advance good! It's a 6!
Infernus Marines with Vulkan just above the Eradicators. Adrax Agatone moves forward to end shots, potentially charging a Riptide.
All of my Infernus Marines are gonna move to be on the objective. Let's shoot things. On to the shooting phase.
Valiant, everything into the Hammerhead.
Multi-meltas. 3s, we're rolling. Good thing I'm rerolling on force. 2 wounds at -4. No good for you. D6 damage with each one, but I did do 7 damage. 4 wounds remaining. Twin Last Talon, 3s. D6 plus 1 damage. 7 damage.
Hammerhead done. Eradicator's now into the bottom Hammerhead. Only 3 wounds, it's down to 9. Infernus Marines firing at the Cold Star Commander leaves the Commander on 3 wounds. Jump Pack Intercessors bring a stealth suit down to a single wound. Landraider Redeemer splits fire into the Breacher team, multi-melta into the Riptide. Breachers are gone, Riptide completely missed. Infernus Marines with Vulkanistan into the Riptide at the bottom unit of stealth suits.
Kastan is going to point to them and say, you get to reroll all your wound rolls into a target, and that's going to be the Riptide.
1 stealth suit down, 1 in a wound.
I was kind of expecting to kill that unit, I gotta say.
This game is unpredictable, 100%.
Apparently.
Riptide takes 28 shots from 7 Marines, 16 wounds, 7 damage dealt, Riptide on 7 left. Adrax Agatone shooting now, 3 wounds, 2 damage taken, Riptide on 5 remaining.
That's all from my shooting. I'm gonna go to the charge phase.
Jump Pack Intercessors charge the Breachers. 3 mortal wounds from Hammer of Wrath.
3 of them are dead, there's 2 left. Do you want me to roll those?
No.
Okay. And then they will consolidate onto the objective.
Eradicators charge the stealth suits. Eradicators into stealth suits kill a model. Eradicators then consolidate into the stealth suits, bringing the Hammerhead into melee. Stealth suits fight back, and the Eradicators dealing a wound. Hammerhead, another wound to the Eradicators.
My turn is done.
Overwhelming Force discarded for Nick to gain a command point. Engage at all fronts, scored for 4 points. Takes him up to 22 with 11 primary, 33 to 32. Nick's up by a point as we head to round 4.
We're really close on the score here. He's managed to keep it close. He's still got his Riptide and his Hammerhead up. This is a nail biter, folks.
It's a game of denying points as much as possible. Like every point I can make Nick not score, it's a good thing.
Both players to 3 command points each. Ethereal fails to earn Juan another.
Draw my secondary, so
Cleanse and behind enemy lines are drawn. New Orders drops Cleanse for Bring It Down.
Oh, I think this is your target for Bring It Down right there.
time for you, man.
5 wounds left there. You got that. You got it.
Behind enemy lines.
You currently have it as long as you stay alive.
Stealth suits fail Battle Shock. Riptide passes. Cold Star Commander fails.
Does it behind enemy lines, does it say Battle Shocked?
Excluding aircraft and battle shock.
Yeah, so that fails. That sucks. That's 3 points like that. Yeah. You'd think your commander would not Battle Shock.
3 primary points for holding an objective. 35-33.
Yeah, moving phase.
You're gonna stay and fight with the stealth suit? That's brilliant. If you manage to survive the close combat phase, I won't be able to shoot with my Eradicators.
Kroot Carnivores move forward to the Infernus Marines and Vulkanistan. Devilfish advances a full 6 due to aggressive mobility for a command point to get onto the center objective.
That is a good movement.
Stealth suits move to block the Gladiator's movement. Kroot Hounds moving towards the Gladiator Valiant.
You sure you don't want to twitch with the Riptide so I can overwatch it?
I'm sure. So let's go. Shooting phase.
Cold Star Commander firing out of combat at the Infernus Marines on Nick's home objective. 1 goes down. They're going to have to test for Battle Shock on Nick's turn. Strike Team spends a command point to grenade the Landraider Redeemer and deal 4 mortal wounds, bringing it to a single wound left.
Oh, down to 1 wound.
Carnivores shoot the Infernus Marines with Vulkan. 1 wound to a Marine.
I don't want to miss this, so I'm gonna use my Riptide full.
Everything into the Land Raider. Yeah, it sucks because it doesn't have a lot of guns. I get it.
Only 1 wound left. It's sad I can use this to here, but this is what it is. So let's go.
Plasma gun. No, it doesn't move. And this is probably where you do it, right here. The 4 fails. And I can't spend a command point because it's Battle Shock, so it dies. It explodes? It does not explode. I almost saved it all. It was the right call. Even though it sucked, it was the right call to shoot everything into it.
I killed that Landraider Redeemer. Oh, I have a headache with that tank.
Hammerhead firing everything out of combat into the Infernus Squad. Vulkanistan overcharging. 6 Infernus Marines go down.
I have 3 left, sir. Wow, well done.
Hazardous test fails, does 3 mortal wounds. Hammerhead on 6.
You want to charge?
Yeah, I'm gonna charge.
Kroot Hounds charge Gladiator Valiant. Nick spending a command point here to heroic intervene into the Croots with his jump pack Intercessors. Hammer of Wrath kills 4 of the 5 Croot Hounds. Eradicators, 3 wounds to the Stealth Suit. Stealth Suit survives, keeps the Eradicators tied up.
Oh my goodness, it's still alive! That means the Eradicators are gonna next turn do nothing.
I can, those guys.
Cold Star Commander, no damage to the Inceptor. Inceptor, no damage to the Cold Star.
That was a great turn for you. And I know it's probably not as much as you wanted to do.
No, close to what I wanted to do.
Behind enemy lines, discarded for a command point.
Bring it down, I kill the big land raiding
So you
crusader.
get 4 points.
Juan is up to 39 points to Nick's 33 as we head to Nick's turn 4.
All right, new turn. I got 3 command points. You got 2 secondaries.
Established Locus and Cleanse are drawn. New orders to get rid of Cleanse to get recover assets. Oath of Moment on a Riptide. Insane bravery on the Infernus Marines on his home objective to make sure he holds it. Nick does score 13 victory points. 46 to 39, Nick has taken the lead. Jump pack Intercessors moving over the Stealth Suit towards Juan's deployment zone. Adrax Agatone moving towards the mid objective. Infernus Marines and Vulkan move so the unit is on the bottom objective, still in range of the Riptide. Eradicators falling back into Juan's deployment zone. Infernus kills the commander in Cold Star. Gladiator Valiant firing the Devilfish. Devilfish goes down, no explosion.
My Inceptor is going to recover assets in the back here. Character here is going to establish Locus, and the Infernus Marines are going to recover assets in the center.
Infernus Marines and Vulkanistan firing at the Riptide. 2 command points on counterfire defense systems, so -1 to be wounded. Infernus Marines deal a single wound. Vulkan, no damage. Jump back Intercessor, spend a command point into the lone Stealth Suit for grenades, doing a mortal wound. Firing into the Stealth Suit now, bring it to 1 wound.
I did nothing.
Survive.
Jump pack Intercessors into the strike team. Hammer of Wrath does a mortal wound. Jump pack Intercessors now fighting into the strike team. 4 go down, 5 Fire Warriors remain.
Which means the objective is still yours. I didn't take it away from you. That is the end of my turn 4.
5 more points on secondary, takes Nick up to 51.
I really have a commanding board position, and I'm up on scoreboard. It's gonna be hard for him to catch me.
I have a challenger card. It's time to make crazy moves.
So, command point for each of us. I'm going to 1, you go to 1.
Ethereal gives one more. Sabotage, Overwhelming Force are drawn.
Well, I can do both.
Challenger is Harbored Power dug in. Stealth Suit fails Battle Shock.
So that one can't sabotage or take an objective marker.
3 points primary for Juan. Oh, that's not enough.
Movement phase.
Stealth Suit advancing into the middle. Stealth Suit at the bottom moves to the terrain near the bottom objective. Command point Overwatch with the Infernus Marines and Vulkan. Stealth Suit is down. Croot Carnivores move towards Jump Pack Intercessors, try to shorten their charge. Strike team falling back from combat against the Jump Pack Intercessors. Riptide into the Marines and Histan, overcharging. Histan and friends are gone. Hazardous is okay.
You got him!
Woo!
Hammerhead into Adrax Agatone, overcharging. He's alive on a wound.
Vulkan's dead, but other one lives!
Hazardous test fails. 3 wounds left on that Hammerhead.
Just every time.
Carnivores spend a command point, grenading the Intercessors, killing 1. Carnivore rifles, no effect into the Intercessors. Here comes the charge. Hammerhead charges the Eradicators. Croot Carnivores fail the wound in combat against the Jump Pack Intercessors. Oh no! Jump Pack Intercessors kill 3 of the Croot Carnivores. Hammerhead, no damage to the Eradicators. Eradicators, no damage to the Hammerhead.
And with that, we finish your turn. Your final turn.
My final turn.
What'd you score?
Sabotage is chucked. Hard Power scored for 2. Overwhelming Force for 5. That gives Juan another 7 points to go up to 49. But Nick is already ahead, and I think that's about it.
And that's the game. Thanks for the game.
So good.
Well played, gentlemen. That was a lot of fun to watch, and what beautiful armies. Apparently, we just need to give Nick an army that can advance and shoot everything as long as he can roll 6s to save. Tough game, Juan. I can't believe Nick made so many early saves on his Land Raider and Repulsor. I gotta feel, had you been able to take them down sooner, this game would have ended quite differently.
It feels so weird to kill Tau. It honestly feels a little weird. I gotta say, I'm really enjoying the Salamanders.
Maybe I lose, but I'm so happy to learn from these guys.
Juan, thanks for playing, and you'll have to come back again to win those Victor dice.
It's an amazing experience to be here with the team. Thank you so much to having me here.
We love having you.
Big thanks to this episode's sponsor, Deadly Print Studios. Make sure to follow the link in the description below or go to deadlyprintstudio.com and get your cool battle effects just like you see here. Add a level of immersion to your game with Deadly Print Studios. Of course, the biggest thank you to you for watching. If you like what we do, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. If you really like what we do, please consider supporting us through YouTube membership or Patreon. You'll get exclusive releases as well as behind-the-scenes interviews, early access to most of our shows, and access to our Discord, the most happening 40K community around. That's it for all of us here at the Play On Studios. On behalf of them, it's me, JT the Voice, saying, till the next time you see us in the far-flung future of a grim dark universe, play on.